Being a T-Rex sounds cool, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to be the king of the dinosaurs, the apex predator of the prehistoric world? Big teeth, big roar, king of the dinosaurs. Well, hold your horses. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Imagine being stuck in a monster truck with a head cold and you're getting close. The sheer size of a T-Rex made navigating through dense forests a nightmare. Every step was a struggle, every movement a challenge. Life as a Rex was no walk in the Jurassic Park. The terrain was rough, the weather unpredictable, and let's not forget the constant threat of other predators. First of all, you try waking up with a head the size of a small car. It's like having a permanent weight on your shoulders, literally. Talk about a crick in the neck, every single morning, and don't even get me started on the headaches. Then there's the whole finding enough food to fuel this massive body thing. A T-Rex needed a lot of calories, and hunting wasn't always successful. It's not like they had drive-thrus back then. Every meal was a hunt, and every hunt was a gamble. And don't even get me started on the social scene. T-Rexes weren't exactly known for their social skills. Hey, wanna come to the swamp party? We're serving ferns! Yeah, not exactly a T-Rex's idea of a good time. No thanks, I'd rather stay home and try to scratch my nose with these useless arms. Seriously, what was up with those tiny arms? Being a T-Rex? More like T-Wrecked. The struggle was real, from tripping over their own feet to failing at the simplest tasks. Let me tell you, life as the supposed king was more like being voted most likely to trip over its own feet in the dinosaur yearbook. Graceful, they were not. And the food? Don't get me started. Hunting was tough, and sometimes even the mighty T-Rex went hungry. So, next time you think being a T-Rex sounds cool, remember it was a tough gig. Seriously, what's the deal with these arms? Evolution, you played a cruel joke on us Rexes. I mean, I'm supposed to be a fearsome predator, but I can't even scratch my own chin? Picture this. You've just chased down a tasty Triceratops, you're starving, ready to dig in. But wait, you tripped and dropped your lunch, and guess what? No way to pick it up. These arms are good for two things, absolutely nothing, and well, see point one. It's beyond frustrating. It's like having a sports car with a lawnmower engine. All show, no go. Dating as a T-Rex? Talk about a challenge. Imagine trying to woo someone when your idea of a romantic gesture is not eating them. First, you gotta find a lady Rex who's impressed by more than just your teeth. Good luck with that. It's not like you can swipe right on a prehistoric dating app. Then there's the whole going out for dinner thing. Awkward. You can't exactly take her to a fancy restaurant. So, I was thinking we could share this Stegosaurus? Yeah, real romantic. Nothing says I love you like tearing into a carcass together. And forget about holding hands, or claws in our case. Those tiny arms aren't doing us any favors. Just try whispering sweet nothings with a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth. It's more likely to scare her off than to win her heart. It's a recipe for disaster. Every move you make feels clumsy and awkward. Let's be real, dating as a T-Rex was a jungle out there. Navigating through thick vegetation just to find a mate was exhausting. And not the fun, adventurous kind. It was more like a never-ending struggle, more like the get lost and eaten by a pack of velociraptors kind. So, if you think dating is hard now, just be glad you're not a T-Rex. Section 4. Hungry? Go chase a car. I mean, Triceratops. People think being at the top of the food chain is easy. They imagine it's all about roaring and showing off those big teeth. Wrong. Imagine having to eat your weight in meat every single day. That's like eating a whole cow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And forget about pizza delivery. We had to hunt for every bite. No shortcuts, no fast food joints, just pure relentless hunting. Imagine chasing down a 6-ton Triceratops that really doesn't want to be dinner. It's like trying to catch a runaway truck with legs. It's exhausting, and sometimes you get a mouthful of horns for your trouble. Those Triceratops don't go down without a fight. Trust me, it's not as glamorous as it sounds. After a long day of hunting, all you want to do is collapse and rest those tired muscles. Being the apex predator sounds cool until you realize it's basically a never-ending buffet line brawl. Every meal is a fight, and there's always someone trying to steal your hard-earned catch. And the menu? Always changing, never for the better. One day it's a juicy Triceratops, the next it's some scrawny little dinosaur that barely fills you up. Adapt or starve, that's the life of a T-Rex. Section 5. King of the... Wait, this stinks. So yeah, being a T-Rex might seem awesome at first glance. Giant predator, fearsome roar, the whole 9 yards. But let me tell you, it wasn't all sunshine and roses. More like scorching sun and thorny bushes. The arms, the food, the dating scene, it was a recipe for disaster. And don't even get me started on the meteor that supposedly wiped us all out. Talk about adding insult to injury. So next time you see a T-Rex skeleton in a museum, have a little sympathy. It was